Hi there. Welcome to our video tutorial on how to use the mass and group communication tools in your Lambs List account. Once you've logged in, mouse over the Communication tab. This will provide you with a list of the options that we have available for both group and mass communication. The first option we're going to take a look at is Communication by Room. This will provide you with a list of all the classrooms that you've created for your check-in services. To communicate with a specific room, all you'll need to do is go over and mark the box for the room that you want to communicate with, or if you want to send out either an email or a text to the parents of every child in your system, you can simply click on the Select All option. To turn that option off, just click on it again and that will remove it, and then you can go back and you can select the actual classes that you would like to communicate with. Now what's going to happen if, for example, you were to select elementary, what that would do is that's going to communicate with the parents of any child that is qualified for the elementary classroom. Now the parents would need to have either an email address or a mobile phone number listed in their account, but if they do have that information, they will be contacted by selecting either the email selected rooms or SMS selected rooms. The second communication tool, if you go back up to communication, will be communicating with volunteers. Now again, with the communicating with volunteers, you can choose a specific department to communicate with, or you can select all of the departments to communicate with. For example, today, let's go ahead and just choose one of those. We'll choose the Children's Ministry, and what will happen is you'll see that there's a button that then appears and it says Contact Selected Departments. If you'll select that, you're going to have a list of the volunteers who have been assigned to that specific department. Now again, you can select individuals to communicate with, or you can select everyone to communicate with that is assigned to that department. Once you've selected the individuals or the group that you'd like to communicate with, you would then just go down to email selected volunteers or SMS text selected volunteers and communicate and send your message out to them that way. The third option is going to be for mass emailing with families, and when I say families, I do mean everybody listed in your account that has an email address. This will be sent to all email addresses that are listed in your account, and when you select this option, you will see the number of recipients that are going to receive the email, and you can also click on the list to see all the email addresses that are included. All you would need to do is simply type in your subject, provide your message, and then click on Send Email. The same is true if we go back up to communication and select SMS families. This will be a text message that will be sent out to every mobile phone number that is listed in your account, so not just those with children, but everybody in your account. And again, you will see the number of people that will be contacting. You can see the list of phone numbers, and then you can go ahead and put in your message. There is a character limit on the text messages, as there is with every location where you can text message individuals, of 128 letters. So you can go ahead and put your message in. Once you've completed your message, you would be able to then select Send Text Message. Now, there is one quick bit of information that you will need to know anytime you are wanting to text a family or an individual or a group. The only way that person or people will be able to receive those text messages is if they have identified the cell phone carrier for that specific phone number. Once that cell phone carrier has been identified and is listed in their account, they would be able to then receive text messages. This concludes our video tutorial on how to use the mass and group communication tools in your Lambs List account.